Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to GreedFall, where we are currently on the search for the High King. Specifically, the leader of... I guess he's the leader of the natives. I didn't expect there to actually be a High King, but I also didn't expect there to be a council, especially since there are multiple tribes. So this implies that there's... Like, we didn't actually get introduced to the council until a couple quests ago, so I didn't consider the idea that that the native population has a centralized government beyond the multiple tribes who are working independently of each other. And I think the main reason I thought that was because, like, of Ulan, who screwed over one of his competing tribes because he just wanted them out of the way, and used me to do it. So I think, like, quests like those kind of pushed me away from the idea that the native population even had anything like a centralized government. But there is the High King, there is the council, and it could be that they don't have a centralized government as much as they are more of the connection to NL Frictamen, the multiple faces of the gods that control the magic on the island. And the goal is apparently to go to that mountain, always in the distance. I wonder, does the mountain ever actually appear closer to you? And I also wonder whether that should be fixed. Do you always kind of see the mountain from this angle? If we look at the... How can I look at the global map? Yeah. So I'm really close to the mountain now, but I'm pretty sure that's what the mountain has looked like from every single location.
We've made it to high ground.
You hear that? We have the high ground now.
It can't be far from here.
You can't stop us, dear. We have the high ground.
Bloodied feathers. They are extremely long. I know of no species of bird that sports such plumage. Looks like Vinbar must have begun his transformation. He will soon become a guardian of the mountains.
That's an interesting step of logic, especially since we're on an island that we don't recognize. And the DLC also introduced creatures who we did not see anywhere else on the island. But I guess we're just going to have to take that as fact.
Giant feathers. We're on the right trail.
Where are the giant feathers, by the way? You said they were in existence. Like, are they on... Oh, here we go. Are they really that big? I mean, I've seen turkeys on this island. They don't seem that particularly huge. Ooh. There's a skill altar to alter my skills. Though I suppose I don't exactly
More feathers.
have... Ooh, can I climb this? I can climb this now. All right. Because I decided to put that point into vigor as opposed to, like, locksmithing or crafting. So now I can climb these fancy cliff sides. All right, and we will throw this point into the rolling category. Increase the damage inflicted by attacks hitting your enemies from behind by 20%. Not bad at all. But that's the thing with passive skills. It's always good to be able to develop your characters, but passive skills don't exactly give you abilities. They don't change how you necessarily. I guess this one would change a little bit in regards to how you set up your fighting, because now you're going to maybe try to align yourself, but
We found the entrance to the sanctuary.
20% isn't necessarily enough to really
We hope you're able
dramatically
to help us enter the heart of the mountain.
change it.
All that remains is to find a way to get in.
Okay.
This must be the entrance to Vinbar's sanctuary, but it is obstructed. He knows how to protect his home.
So I already have one of the seeds.
Altar. It resembles the one that protects the passage to Mev's sanctuary. This must be where I need to place the seed.
Okay.
And here is another altar. Are 2 seeds necessary to open the passage? How can we learn which plant seed is required?
Vinbar was distant. He spoke little. Only one person shared both his love and his secrets.
So Sarah.
You are right. We need to find this Sarah. The seed that I have is not enough. I need to find Sarah. She might be able to help. Let's return to the village.
Very convenient of this campfire for being right over there. Anybody have some side quests? Thank goodness you don't. Now, where is...
Sarah doesn't seem to have returned to her village. Someone here might know where to find her.
These village folk are not the talkative type. It would be a waste of time.
We must find Constantine. The High King.
Okay. So this quest is being interrupted. We are going to have to carry on with that one. Let's see. Find Katasach's weapon. But first, I wanted to see which direction is the mountain. Don't think I can really easily see the mountain from this angle, unfortunately, because it's hidden behind all that forestry. So we're going to just travel towards where the fight was and see if we can find... Like, it seems as though... So there's the Cure for Malachor questline, and then there's the Suffering of Constantine questline. And they're both kind of weaving back and forth between each other. And that's all going to lead to a final questline, which I know is called The New Threat, or A New Threat, one of the two. So there's the mountain. Does it look farther away from where I am? Am I seeing it from a different angle? It's hard to tell. Also, let's see. There's the weapon way over there, next to the viscera. I am just going to cut to that. All right, we've got some scavenger organs, some viscera. Enough for crafting whatever potion.
I recognize this weapon. It's Katasach's. I'm certain.
There's Katasach, his
It
weapon.
must have been broken during the battle. Let's take it back to Mev.
Oh, all right. let's craft a potion there. Oh, is it like so? Is it or is it not automatically crafting the potion for me? Let's see. There's the potion for the Anatelis ritual, which will allow us to see at midnight. It'll allow us to see who Katasak's murderer is. All right. Now cutting to Mev. All right. I don't know what time it is in game. I'm assuming it's as close to midnight as possible. Mev.
Were you able to find the elements I need for the ritual?
Yes. Here is what you asked me to bring.
This is good. The moon is high. We may start. Take your place. Katasar, we have come to learn the truth of your death. Ato al confrangawi brandi, ole hanamemen adestame haman. Bara fridenan tahanemo quate grenfen, linqui damda renaute da hodos. Lemat, de tahawan kloisam, de talugedon velam, de taragam buledam, de tatamenam reloidan. Adotalamen kantebedam en antelam verfragt tangom.
That was a lot more dialogue than I would have expected.
Katasak, help me, please.
Show no fear. I do not think he means you any harm.
What is this? This monster. Why is it attacking us?
I don't know. I don't understand. It is as if it seeks you out. It wants you.
You never should have done that, Katasar.
Oh, it was Vinbar, the High King.
Put us all in great peril. His spirit is different. He receives badly. You have woven the bond of the Deathbringer.
What is happening to you? Get a hold of yourself. Come on.
So the High King has gone to the mountain and seems to have received the power of the volcano.
Who has?
Finbar. The High King. We thought he was dead. He disappeared months ago.
Is he the attacker? And what of Constantine? Have you seen a young blonde-haired man? He was sickly.
Yes. The golden-haired was there. And he was afraid. Katasach protected him before he was killed by Finbar. Leave me now. I am very tired.
How are you feeling?
Better.
Oh,
What are you going to do now?
If I want to have any hope of finding Constantine, I must follow Vinbar. I have no choice.
like
I will need to return to
cutting
the
from
sanctuary
one
and not
conversation
He must be hiding there.
to another scene where you're
Yes.
continuing the
But I
exact
wasn't
same
able to
conversation with the
enter.
same group of people.
I have one seed, but I need another.
Vinbar is a very powerful Donegad, as well as being the High King. He has access to knowledge that even I cannot attain. He has seen the true face of Enol Mil Frichtim. His secrets must be well kept. And he would only have shared them with those he loved the most.
Yes. I must find Sarah. She is certainly the only one to know which seed is needed. Thank you, Mev. You have helped us greatly.
Do not thank me. I have not done this for you, but for Katasach. In order to satisfy my curiosity, I betrayed my king. You will find him and confront him, no doubt. All that remains for me to do is to pray that I have done nothing that cannot be fixed.
I don't know. I feel at this point the question would become, like, if you were in Mev's shoes, why did the High King kill one of his own? Like, I would wonder if that is necessarily the worst crime. Especially since Vinbar did not, like, previous conversations showed the idea that Vinbar wasn't about to bring violence to the Renaigse, the people who had come to the island. So the entire idea that he would suddenly decide that they are bad, that they are the death dealers, and that would make it worthy of using the volcano's fire to kill Kasanek. I think that was his name. I wonder if that is because of him as an individual, or is that because of NL Frichteman and his meeting with them? Let us find and question Sarah. Let's change the quest over to there. That way it shows up on our map. I will not use this break to discuss anything with my companions. Oh, hello.
And so you have left the cavern, Renaigse. And here you are again.
Wow, thank you for providing the exposition we needed.
Shut us in there. But it matters little. I must know what second seed is required to open the door to the sanctuary. Now, more than ever, we must find Vinbar. He slew Katasach, and he holds my cousin captive.
Katasach.
Vinbar would not have killed Katasach. He respected him. And why would he bother with your cousin?
I have no idea why, but I know this to be true. The Tiana Hakkadactus revealed this to me. Would you accuse her of lying?
No. You are the one who lies like all the other Renaigse. And I thought that I could trust you. I should never have let you enter the cavern. And even less have allowed you to leave there alive. Eight more!
Are we fighting now? We're fighting now. Luckily, I am awesome. Like, notice how less tough these guys are versus just the random boars I find in the overworld. Oh, thank you, thank you, video game, for giving me absolutely no choice but violence. I don't know, was there another choice? It's not exactly like it seemed. I'm gonna have to look that up. While I look it up, I will be traveling. Oh, oh my gosh, hello. Hey, we just... Hey, you two, we just, like, killed your leader's companion right behind you. There are dead bodies. Look, you are walking back and forth. They don't care. What's done is done. What is the name of this quest? Vinbar's Sanctuary. Alright, so according to IGN, IGN's walkthrough, there's no way to avoid the fight. According to some Reddit posts, Some Reddit posts have said that they were able to avoid the fight, but most of the people seem to either not be able to stop that fight from happening, which, if there's no way to avoid it, again, like, why tie reputation loss to something you can't do anything about? The Sky's Teeth. Alright, this looks like it's actually leading up to something big. A boss fight? A boss fight against Vinbar, perhaps? Will Constantine live or die? Probably die. And if he does die, do you become the governor of New Serene, or does that title fall back to the previous governor, which was Lady Mirange? But then my theory was that Lady Mirange has nothing to do for the rest of the game because she could have been written out of the DLC. We'll have to find that out after this upcoming fight. Or at least it feels like an upcoming fight. We are definitely building up. We are escalating. Oh, hello. Oh, he commands the Force. What is he bearing? Constantine?
King Vinbar, why? Constantine didn't do anything. He has never sought to wrong your people in any way.
Like a worm he burrows. You are so naive. You cannot see with my eyes. Enol Milfrichtimin saw the wound. From atop the volcano.
Or is the Malachor something separate from...
Fed by bitterness, driven by desire, taking without giving. He will be the end of us all.
You have gone completely mad.
Take it! You are too blind, too Renaix to understand.
Leave him!
That was pretty cool. Oh, hold on. Oh, you're in stasis for quite a while. So let's stasis away your armor. This is definitely not his true form.
That's enough.
Also, where am I getting a gun? I don't even have a gun on me.
I cannot. Oh, source of life.
Free him.
Yep, now we're getting his true form.
Damn it.
Alright, this is pretty cool. Ah, he has become not a Mega Man, a Many-Men. A Many-Men. Alright, stasis. Work down his armor. How long is stasis for this version? Yep, his stasis is now dropped down to only like 2 seconds. Whereas his previous version was stuck in stasis for like a good 10 seconds. But let us wear down his armor. Oh. Heal everybody. Nope. That's the heal button. Okay, you can stay still. Fury. Ah. Let's heal everybody. Keep them a little bit alive. Afra, try not to die. Yep, nice wide attack. Yeah, he's really going after Afra. Nope, that does me no good. That's fine. I can heal while he's up in the air. No. There we go. Did I hit him while he was in the air? Like, that doesn't necessarily surprise me, because that essentially means that there isn't any, like, necessarily, like, vertical loss to fighting him. And he really, really wants to kill Afra. But that's okay, because in his fight to just kill Afra, he has almost been defeated.
Your cousin is probably freed from his stone prison.
You're right. Let's go see him quick.
But first, let's take a look at that sword that I just got. Can I actually use it? The answer is no. It requires an agility of 5. So I got some skills. Let's throw it in there. And attributes. You know... Agility or magic? What's it gonna be? Magic it is. Do I have a better ring on me? I do not. But I could probably get one. Constantine. Are you okay? We've done a lot to try to
Wake up, please, I beg you. Hang on. We are bringing you home to get you healed.
Like, in all that confusion, we still haven't cured Malachor. Constantine is still technically suffering from the Malachor.
3 days have passed since we
Oh,
returned.
thank you for the exposition.
I need to go to the palace to see if Constantine has finally awoken.
Also, it said something about resurrection powder. No. All right. Yeah, powder that revives fallen companions and heals them. It just requires basic... Oh, and then a better version of it requires Science 3, but also repairs their armor. Like, this is your only means of healing your party members if you don't have magic. All right, let's put Vinbar's sword away. Do we have a better ring? We do not. We'll have to find one and buy one. in a store, at the ring store. I only have 2 resurrection powders. You know, we can make more. Let's make 10. And then go check on Constantine, see if he has woken up. It says speak to Constantine in the quest. But I suppose there's a difference between speaking to and speaking with.
You should get some rest. You're not being reasonable.
To hell with reason. I've rested long, and I'm well enough.
You've just barely woken from a stupor that had you on death's doorstep. The affairs
Also, Lady Mirage is there.
Another day.
Thank you, my lady, but I am amazingly well. You can take leave of me with no fear, I assure you.
He just escaped a deathly sleep, and here he is ready to conquer the world. Your cousin is exasperating.
What now? Are you going to scold me as well?
No, I'm just going to say I'm glad that you're alive, but
myself, actually. Thank you.
Are you in the process of becoming?
I would be dead.
Are you in the process of becoming one of the Mega Men?
4th time. If we start counting the time you stopped me from climbing the ramparts of Serene, we'd be up to 5 times now.
It's unbelievable. You feel no pain whatsoever. And your complexion.
I haven't even taken a look at myself. Is the improvement visible?
I would not go that far. How is it that... What happened?
Don't make that face. It's merely a major miracle. Come on now. I'm gonna tell you everything.
Oh, okay.
We have been waiting for your return. I knew you would do everything in your power. I have always trusted you. But Katasak feared that I would not hold on long enough. He spoke to me about a ritual that would help me. I was excited about it.
Is this
And
the
in spite
ritual?
of all
Okay,
that has
so
happened, I don't regret following him. We went to the ancient site.
So Vinbar talked about
Magic.
how he
I
had made a
followed his
bond.
instructions, and all of a sudden, what an incredible sensation.
So in this case, Constantine had bonded himself
Alas,
with an
we had
Elfrictamen,
very
with
little time to celebrate.
the island.
Cries came to our ears, and beasts jumped all over us. We fled for a while, as other soldiers fought through, creating a path to join us. But I can see from your face that you know this already.
Indeed. Once on the ritual site, I followed your tracks and deduced what had happened.
What was the High King's motivation?
It seems that Vimbar was targeting you specifically. Did he say anything to you?
I was still very weak, and most of the time he whispered in his own language. It seemed that he was speaking to someone and following his orders. But there was no one other than us, cousin. The crazy madman must have been hearing voices.
It could easily have been an Elfrictamen. He might have been speaking to the mountain. Why weren't you killed?
Do you have any idea why he didn't kill you? Like the others?
No, not really. It seemed like he was trying to tell me something, though. He spoke about isolating me from the world, that I couldn't return to the Earth. It made absolutely no sense. But aren't you happy that he let me live?
Don't speak foolishly. Of course. I just want to understand.
So was his concern more about the fact that because Constantine had the Malachor, eventually he would become a Mega Man and then bond with the Earth, and that disease might eventually filter its way back into an Elfrictamen. Tell me more about the ritual.
Tell me more about this ritual. What did it consist of?
It is, I think, a ritual that the Donegada practice to bind themselves to the island.
Donegada? Katasak taught you their language?
Just a few words. He wanted me to learn, to understand, but we had so little time. So we visited this infamous site, where he prepared for me a sort of potion. What ceremony! I had to cut my hand in front of an enormous stone. And there...
Oh, so there's
a
blood
gigantic
magic
beast
involved.
came and started circling around me. It was incredible. I truly felt a bond with that place. Like a wave came through me, as if the power of the island was running through my veins. It was marvelous. And now I am Onol Manawi, like you. Even if the Malachor left me a few of its marks. But you had to encounter the god of the island, didn't you? How was Enon Mil Frictumen?
I don't think we
Yes,
encountered...
I passed a trial for that. But the only one who could guide me to the sanctuary is dead.
Oh no. Do not tell me.
And yes, only the High King can open the sanctuary, according to Glendan.
So now that the
I have
High
no
King
choice
is
but to
dead...
return to see him. I'm certain they are going to name a successor.
I suppose, are they going to mind the fact that I killed the previous High King? Let's hope not. Cutting to Glendon. Alright, so I bought a new ring. It doesn't do that much more damage, but it does have a much higher stun percentage. Glendon, we killed the king. We killed the king, we killed his companion, and several of... How is our relationship with the natives, by the way? We are still friendly. Only the Bridge Alliance doesn't like us. Somehow Talemi is nice with us, despite the fact that we have done so many quests just because to fight against them.
Good day, Glendan.
Beort Tirtomat, Garants of Katasach. We learned of his death.
But did you also learn how it happened?
Alas, his was not the only tragic loss. Your High King Vinbar is also dead. He was taken by folly. He went away into the mountains after killing Katasak and capturing my cousin. Nothing I could say would allow him to see reason.
Are you telling me that you were the one who killed him?
Bingo.
What happened? How could a friend of Katasak do such a horrible thing?
I am sorry, but your High King did not leave me the choice. He was about to kill my cousin, and then he attacked me. He was becoming a guardian, a Nadaik.
Maybe he was killing your cousin, maybe he was just kind of trapping him within rocks.
I believe you. You have sufficiently proven your friendship.
Oh,
Something
alright.
escapes me. Why? Why would Vinbar have done such a thing? His offering to Tiafradi does not justify what he did.
You know that I wished to see Enon Milfrictimen, and he was the only one with the power to allow me to do so. I would not have caused his death voluntarily.
And then we lost some reputation, just
I'm just as
mid-conversation.
Undivorced Tire. We will celebrate his memory as well as those of all the members of our council that have fallen. Bloodnit, Katasak, and now our High King. These are dark times, but in spite of our mourning, we must elect a new High King. The children of Tiafradi cannot remain without a guide. All the more so in these troubled times. I will notify the Mal of all the clans, so that they may know to travel here.
Who has a chance of being elected, in your opinion?
Deirdre is powerful, and many clans would follow her. The wisdom of Dunkas will also attract support from many. And there is also Ulan, a clever fox who is very capable of convincing the entire world with his honey-dripping words.
Deirdre, Dunkas, and Ulan. I must convince them to help me if they are elected.
I suppose. I must begin the preparations. You must leave now.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelem seg.
What did it describe them in the quest? Earn at least one pretender's trust. What does that mean? Well, we'll find out next time. For now, though, got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.